Hey everybody, my name is Wyatt and I'm Ferda Tunes, and today we got a brand new episode of Diving In, where I go headfirst into an artist's discography, analyzing my thought process from album to album, and today we are back with GRIMES, finally. If you want to see me cover GRIMES' last few albums, I'll have the Visions video right there. That one really, oof. And the reason it took me so long to get to this one is I was really just letting the music grow on me. I wanted to live with this album for a bit, and I'm never gonna rush one of these videos out. In the same way, I'm never going to completely abandon doing this series for an artist. Sometimes I just need a few weeks, a few months, sometimes even longer to just have a break and properly digest things, and I just be following my ears, you know? Now, I cannot be happier that I took my time with this album, because it really started to show me its truest colors on my, 8th or 9th listen, literally. This album has put me in the weirdest place I've ever been to make a diving in video on it. During my first listen, I was fulfilled, but I didn't really feel like it lived up to the hype. Most songs sounded great, but just didn't hit me that hard on my first listen. We'll get into more detail as we go through the track list, but keep that in mind for the reactions. The 5th and 6th listens is when I really started going crazy with it. I don't know why it took me so long to just see the full picture on some songs, but let's get into it.
Okay. See, bro, it took a while, bro. Some of these tracks have been taking a while, but wow, when they hit, they hit.
A large amount of songs on Art Angels are the biggest that GRIMES has put out yet. Biggest in terms of sound walls and urgency, and her energetic performances just show off a whole new side of her. And with that organic pop sound kind of blending with her whole vibe, as well as the first few times listening to this and me being such a huge fan of Visions, the music here felt like it was by a completely new artist. The first thing that really caught me off guard was all of the guitars that are featured very prominently throughout the entire track list. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Right off the bat, I loved the soft orchestral intro. Oh, her voice just as angelic as it's ever been.
Okay,
And those guitars starting off California are dope and cutesy enough for me to not really think about it too much. By the way, top 3 songs here, one of the ones that I instantly loved and still just can't get enough of.
Ooh! Oh my god, yo. Ooh! Oh wow. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that shit. Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Okay.
But then later I find myself saying, wow, the guitars are all over this fucking thing. I don't know why, it was just such a shock to me. Maybe the most prominent thing, or at least most noticeable change in her sound for me.
The guitars are yo, I did not expect wow, this is wow. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is
the song Kill V Maim intrigued me a lot. I loved GRIMES' personality and raw yet cartoony vocals on here, but the song itself and the melody just struck me as very odd.
Whoa, like... Hold on. Yo, this is...
Lyrics are usually the last thing I care about in a Grimes song, but I looked up the meaning because I was just so confused, and yeah, just take a second to read that. It's literally an explanation of what the song is about, and somehow I'm even more confused than I was before.
What the...
Like I said, I've grown to love pretty much all of these tracks. However, the title track, Art Angels, was, like California, just one of the ones that instantly blew my mind and had me hopelessly falling in love with it. Another top 3 track here, just amazing.
Favorite so far, easy.
While I'm at it, I'll just keep going with the highlights. Easily, man, like I wasn't big on the hook at first, but damn, like this is maybe her most bossed up track yet.
Oh! What? Oh, yo, wow. Oh my.
The swag in her vocal presence, and especially on the hook, is everything. And the gorgeous backing vocals that sound like a whole choir just take this song to heights that it didn't even need to reach.
Oh. What? What? Oh!
Reality, World Princess 2, and Venus Fly is a phenomenal 3-track run that I just love to get lost in.
What the fuck? Oh shit! Like, oh yeah, like, okay. I feel reborn. Like, this is just getting better and better. Like, so much so.
World Princess 2.
Oh, like, come on, come on.
But Venus Fly especially, holy shit.
Oh, bouncy.
No, what am I saying? This is Grimes' most bossed up track. Like,
Oh, shit.
the showmanship and confidence dripping off the vocal performances from her and Janelle Monáe, the relentless bass just kicking you in the face. It like might be one of the bounciest and hardest hitting songs I've ever heard, which is a weird combination, but God, it is so fun. It's just top 3 tracks. Those are my 3 favorite tracks, if you haven't guessed it yet. But yeah.
What the fuck? Holy shit. So, favorite track? What the? I loved everything about this track. Holy fuck.
As much as I would love to relish and spend the next 20 minutes talking about all the amazing songs and moments filled into this album, I do have a bit of a complaint. I don't know if people are gonna hate me for this, but the song Scream. Like, just as the third track coming right off of California, like, what the fuck was she thinking?
Okay, this is throwing me way off guard. What, like...
I do really enjoy the scream, like, just that explosion of sound is unreal and very revitalizing, but everything around it is just kind of ass.
It's crazy. I don't, like... Chaotic as hell. Oh my god. That bass is ridiculous.
My girlfriend fucking hates this song, and I think it's pretty bad too. I don't know, as a song, it's not like horrible, but it just feels like such a blemish and unwanted detour from the entire vibe of the album, and especially with it coming so early in the track list, it's just such a bad spot, and it starts the album off way rougher than it needs to be. If you just cut this track, it is just smooth sailing from front to back. I don't know, man. It could have been like a 30-second interlude, and that would have been the best to me. I also think the second last song, Life in a Vivid Dream, is pretty pointless. It feels like an interlude that the album didn't really need. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's pleasant on the ears, but I think without it, the album would have ended so much better. Venus Fly going into Butterfly, it's perfect. No? Like, just me? Butterfly, though. Oh my god. She just keeps getting better at ending her albums, eh? Like, fuck.
Nah, it can't be this good. It can't be that. I can't believe my ears.
Just another highlight just tossed into our brains to get stuck in there for a few months.
And I just have to, like, go back to reality after that. I can't move. What's happened to me?
Really, overall, I couldn't be much happier with this album. It took me a while to realize, but it's not hard to see why most people say it's, like, easily her best. Although, Visions, I don't know, I still think Visions might be her best so far. We'll see how we do when we end off with the big discography ranking, but that will be a little while. Especially after living with Art Angels for a while, and I definitely wouldn't have said this on my first few listens, but this is kind of exactly where I wanted Grimes to go. I just never really realized it, and now... no expectations as usual, but if her next album is like a blend of like the darker side of Visions with the soundscapes of Art Angels. Now, I've heard very mixed things about Miss Anthropocene, so I'm gonna work on that video and get it out ASAP for you guys. My girlfriend, like, loves it. Like, she listened to it before I did. Holy shit, she loves it. So, I have no expectations. It's the best way to do it, especially with an album like this that's very mixed. I have very high hopes, but we'll see how she goes. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I've covered all of Grimes' albums up until this point. You can go check them out in the playlist right there. Join the Discord if you want to talk to some really cool people about some really cool music. The community is booming, and it's just, I love, y'all know, I love it. I love it all, y'all. It's great to see. So come chat some music with us. Let me know who you'd want to see me do a diving in for. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Much love.
Whoa, she's stepping out.